It's DJB. Who is
Oh,
DJB?
man.
Look, and so that you know. Whoa! There he is.
Bro,
What's up?
my fault. I legit lit down on my. Here's the deal. I'm in Dallas right now, and I'm normally in Michigan, which is Eastern.
Right.
And so I lit down. I was like 7, and I was like, oh shoot, let me think about it. And then I jumped back down, bro. I was like, oh shoot, I messed up on this, bro.
Duh,
My
bro.
fault,
Praise
man.
God, man. No
My
problem,
fault,
man. Dang it, man. They're already giving the names that I'm trying to let you know that I found. I do research. So anyone that knows Jude, please don't give away certain things in regards to stuff that I may bring up. And Alicia did it twice already. So dang it. Hey, Animaniacs in the house. He said, yes. Hyper Q is in the building. My dog. Yo, if y'all don't know, for some reason, you are tripping. But first and foremost, let's go right into the intro. What up, everybody? It's your boy JBez, a.k.a. the CHH Ninja. This is Access Granted, and we got Jude Barclay on the line. Brother, how are you, man? Did I say your last name right? Did I say the name right?
You did, yeah, no, you did. Most
sure?
people say like Jude Barclay or something.
Broccoli?
Yeah, no, you did good. You did good. Thank you for having me.
Yes! No problem, man.
Yeah.
For some reason, if folks don't know who is Jude, let us know, man.
Let y'all know who Jude is.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm a recording artist producer from the cornfields of Michigan. Kind of just been doing this I've been producing for about 3 years, and I've been an artist for not even releasing for like a year now. So it's almost coming up on a year. So
Man,
yes, sir.
And you started mad young though, man. And you're still young, but you started what, 15, right? Something like that?
I started at 15. I think I put out my first song at 15. I'm 19 now. So I guess I've been doing it I was producing for longer than I thought. So maybe like 4 years.
4 years?
Yeah.
So, I mean, this may be a dumb question. Do you prefer one over the other in regards to producing, engineering, or rapping?
Oh, man. I think being an artist is definitely, like, once I started doing that, I just fell in love. And I was always doing this, said I was never going to do it. And then so when I decided to do it, I was like, oh, dope. Yeah, like, this is the move. I got to do it kind of thing. So.
Right. So I do a lot of my research, man. So questions I have, you'll be like, how did he figure that out? It's cool.
I'm excited for it, man.
Yeah. So, all right. So I'm going to say a name, and you got to tell me who this person is to you.
Oh, no.
You already know because they already messed it up for me. It's DJB. Who is DJB?
Oh, man.
Look, and so that you know, before your friends even said it, where is it at? Let me show you.
Crazy.
Let me show you right here.
So long.
There it is. That proof that I had it before your folks start talking.
What?
So who is DJB?
I thought I buried that, bro.
Nope.
Where'd you find that?
Hallelujah.
That is crazy. DJB. Oh my God. DJB is the name I went by. I started it. I can hear them laughing in there. They're watching.
Are they? Oh.
Yeah. Now, I started that name when I was like 13.
Okay.
And so, when I was 13, and I went till I was like 15. When I was 15, I think I changed it. But yeah. No, it was. So like all the people, yeah, like when DJB started, it was like one of those things like, oh, it's just his like, music phase.
Yeah.
So all of like the people I grew up with, they know they know DJB, man. So I'm still like DJB in people's contacts just to like flame me, bro. So that was just my C Light phase, bro. You know what I mean?
Right. So let me ask you this now. This is gonna be a deep one. Typically I do this later on, but since we're on DJB, let's do it now. What would Jude now, like what would Jude today with high school never ending tell DJB? Like, and you have a journey.
The dumbest name ever. It's the stupidest thing I could have came up with.
Yo.
Oh man.
Okay, so let's say Jude today, right? What would you tell your younger self, even though you're still young? What would you tell yourself from where you started from to where you're at now in regards to the journey that you've been on? What would you end up telling yourself, man?
Man, I don't know. Like, I feel like a lot of people can look back and kind of like like like, oh, I wish I would have done this and this. But honestly, me, like, I'm very like grateful for like what my like upcoming was. Just
Okay.
like I'm happy. I'm grateful that I started as like a DJ producer and then switched over to an artist. Because like starting as a producer has helped me communicate like musically everything I needed to know to that people that I work with now,
Right.
like Carvello and like Ace and just like hire like people that really do this like full time. And so it's like it's super dope to be able to now like okay like I now know like what song structure should look like and like I can like I'm not like relying on anyone to make songs, like I can produce this records myself. So it's
That's
like
good.
honestly like I think just like maybe just stay like a little more consistent because there was times where like when I was younger, obviously like you don't have like as high of a audience, and so like not everyone's looking at what you're doing, so it's not as motivating to then go like create more. And
Right.
now that like it's just super motivating now to every time I put out like my last song now has like 50,000 streams in like 4 days, so it's like dang, like to come from like 50 like 12 streams on the first day to like that it just said really like it's pretty crazy. So
Man, that is crazy. How did you feel your first reaction when the first track blew up? You had it was you, Stephen Malcolm, Eric Cole, right, and Jay Monty.
Jay Monty, bro,
Jay Monty, my dog.
bro, this is so crazy. This is not what I thought I'd be talking about today. So Jay Monty, bro, I just met him in person at Holy Smoke, which was so dope to me because he's been someone I looked up to forever. And so so it was crazy. So he was like the first person I ever like reached out to or really like connected with, and he just like for some reason like believed in me, like weirdly enough, like really weirdly enough, like so because I had no showing no potential back then or anything.
Okay.
And like I'm always the person to say like I'm not talented, I just work super hard and like just like create it. And so that one was wild. I was 15 when that song came out, and so like all of my friends had like growing up they were producers and songwriters themselves.
Right.
So when I was able to get connected with some of those people, and Stephen Malcolm was like my big brother before I really even started putting out my own stuff as well. So like I knew him, and then I got connected with Monty and got connected with Aaron through some friends. So like it all kind of just like worked out pretty well. And I think I'm really grateful for that song because it kind of like was the first time I ever like heard a song of mine. I was like, yo, this actually is like, and like the passion started there, I think.
So you blew yourself away?
Oh, 1,000%.
Oh, he said, oh.
Oh, 1,000%. Because like afterwards, like I couldn't even make. Like I'm still trying to beat that song in my opinion. Like that song was like fire. And so like there's this other song that's like top of my Spotify right now, and I made it when I was 15 or 16, and I'm like, dog, I'm still trying to beat this song because this song's like, what I produced. Like it was so random,
Yeah, but high school never really ends, bro.
Bro, I think that will be the top of my Spotify for a while. So
yeah, and even the visuals and everything for the video was perfect. It wasn't way too much whatsoever. It literally goes with the track, right? Most people would do a track. High school never really ends, and they're like in a car. Like, what does that have to do with the video, the title,
right.
Nothing at all. Like, you just gave it to us. You gave us what it was, and we got the visual of the whole thing. Your lyrics, first off, being able to like play a role of that as well in school. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you nailed it. To me, you nailed it, bro. Man.
That's all Roz, bro. Shout out to my creative director, Roz Creative, man. Look at this guy. He's honestly, I wouldn't be able to do half of what I do without him, man. He's honestly one of the most talented people I've ever met, and so he really has helped me through so many different things going on, and so he stayed loyal and really has just like been that dude. So I always try to shout him out whenever I can and give like honor where it's due. So Roz definitely, man. Because I'm the kind of person where I'm not like a lot of creatives. I feel like a lot of creatives can get stuck up in like how will people perceive this and like what's the concept. I'm like sometimes I just write stuff and like it sounds dope, let me put it out. And I think almost like my headspace can be very like I'm an independent artist, I'm a business owner, this is what's gonna help this, you know what I mean?
Right.
And now, like, and Roz is the dude that'll come in and be like, okay, but this makes no sense. So you're gonna have to you're gonna have to like scope it in, like you know what I mean. So I think having that balance with him is really really healthy, and like my weaknesses are definitely his strengths and vice versa. So
That is so key. In a nutshell, everything you're saying is accountability, and
yeah.
and the fact that you don't have a yes man. That is so key.
Oh yeah, definitely not a yes man.
Yeah, dude. I mean, if
Yeah.
anyone knows our team, everybody knows Ice probably corrects me every day when I want to post something. When I have an idea, he'll be like, okay, well, give me 3 examples of anyone that's trending with what you're looking at. And I'm like, it was a good idea, though, you know? Like, but,
yeah,
all right.
definitely.
So, speaking about the business part, Bigger Dreams Club, what's that? Talk to us about it.
Bigger Dreams Club is my clothing brand. I thought it was a cool way to kind of like release merch. I feel like there's a lot of times, like especially that like artists just kind of like put their name or the name of their album or something on a T-shirt.
True.
And it's like, yeah, it's dope, but like a lot of times it's like it's not as impactful because it doesn't have like this like sometimes has like message and stuff. But like I wanted to do merch different. I wanted to have like an overall message throughout everything.
Amen.
Bigger Dreams is something that I want to inspire people. The meaning behind it is like you are completely possible of like living your dreams. You just actually have to go out there and work for it and actually like accomplish it. Like they're not gonna come to you, like you're gonna come to them. And I feel like I've been building this like persona of myself now where people see me and they see like they relate it to hardworking. And it's like for me it's like very like
You nailed that.
Like it's very
You did.
just like nice, bro, because it's like okay, like people see it, you know what I mean? Like they know how hard I'm working, and it's like that's the thing about like Bigger Dreams. Like I'm literally like proving myself right in the aspect of like let me like prove to you guys like Bigger Dreams Club really is something I'm going out here and it's dope because it's like it's not like I came back later with the idea. It's like oh no,
Right.
like nah, like this is the idea and watch it happen kind of thing.
Right. That's good, man. So you're on a wave, right? You're on a wave. The Rapzilla Cypher. You're on the summer playlist, right?
I wasn't on the Rapzilla Cypher.
Oh, so you were just there with everybody else then? Then I see you in no, that was the what's it called then? Where you saw Jay Monty at?
I saw Jay Monty at Holy Smoke.
Holy Smoke. Man, I thought I saw you in there too. Everybody and their mama posting videos and pictures.
Got
that wrong. Second time, y'all. 3 years, time. 2 times wrong. Let's go. Hey, that's a go. That's a go. 2 times.
You straight, bro.
So with your wave, with your sound, I mean, everyone that's even on your video, you have some heavy hitters, bro, that are on your video playing some roles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're not just a guy that's just starting per se. You're starting with a lot of folks around you, man. How important are relationships and friendships to you?
Honestly, bro, this is something I've realized is like when I was, DJB like a couple years ago, whenever when I'm starting is like all I was doing was like looking for like the vertical like affirmation, like okay, like I really just want these guys to see me. And I feel like as soon as I like put my head down and like really just started focusing and not like really caring about it is when that started to come. You know what I mean? Like when all these like the support from all these different people really started to pour in, and it was like even now it's like I've had people like I've had opportunities in the last like 2 or 3 weeks just because of everything. It's like yo, like bro, like even bro, RG, bro, like
what up, RG?
Like,
yeah,
bro, RG was like one of them dudes. Like he like really actually like impacted my life with like that Raul that Raul project he did, bro. Because like from like my perspective, like I was able to see stuff, and with his perspective, it's like oh, I never even noticed that. You know what I mean? Right. So it was like. For now, like just like be able to meet people that like that is like yo, like it's just even more motivating on top of it. But now it's like I already had the confidence because like I didn't build my confidence in like vertical affirmation. I built it in like my skill set, and I'm like I'm actually like confident in, like who I am now. Like
Amen.
Before that, and like people see that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And like connections and like everything is like very important. But it's like being able to be very independent on your own is super important to me as well. So it's like yeah, like they're good, they're vital. They help you get fast, like you need faster. But like it's always just important to like build your own thing first, because then people will see that and respect it even more.
Come on. Come
Yeah.
on. So, real quick, y'all, let's get back into the intro so y'all know what this is. It's your boy JBez, aka the CHH Ninja. We are on Axis, granted, with Jude Barclay with a dog barking. And
With the dog bark, man.
So Thursdays have been under construction, but we are back with Access Granted. Yesterday we had a special one with Shepard and George Rose, and now we got our young homeboy right here. So let's get into another part of this, going into research. Your grandfather, traveling minister, your father now becoming traveling minister. Do you feel any pressure of their ministry, their calling, and you doing your rap, whether you're fulfilling that call too down the road or what you do? Not like, is there any pressure for you at all? Like, my name sticks out, so I gotta
Bro,
go.
that's crazy. Here, I'm gonna step inside for a second. I'll probably stay out here. My fault, bro.
You good?
Nah, that's actually crazy. You do your research, bro. I've never really had anyone ever ask me this question, bro. So you really know what's up. Nah, I've never felt pressure, bro. And I think another good thing is like I've never felt pressure from them to like, you know,
Ooh, so
like
good.
I've never felt pressure for like them to be like, yo, like you need to feel like my calling. Like, nah, they understand. Like, they understand it's like you're gonna feel like you're calling your life. And definitely, it was really different at first, you know, for their son to become a SoundCloud rapper. And so as soon as they kind of like saw it was different, and I think really like in the past like year and a half is really when they really started seeing it's like, okay, like he really is reaching people, he really is like affecting people, and like really like helping people at the end of the day, because that's honestly like what I'm trying to do is like help people, and just like honestly I want this to be my job, man. Like I want this to be like my full-time ministry. Like I feel called to it.
So let me ask you this: sticking with the family part, in one of your tracks. Hold on, let me look at my notes here. There you go. Don't call me a cancer.
Yeah.
You quoted, "Mama said I write too many sad songs too often."
Yeah.
Do you think people try putting you on that lane? Like if like that's all you have, like just emo rap, like just these
Yeah,
emotions and
that's something really interesting to me, because like I feel like my genre isn't emo rap. Like to me, when I think emo, I think like you know, like Lil Peep or like something like the actual like
right,
genre of the music
actual
I'm
genre
doing
of it, right?
is not emo rap. People just hear like the sadder lyrics is like oh, it's emo. It's like nah, like if you actually listen to the like if the words weren't there, like the melodies and like the actual like production, like it's actually like pop rap or like
Right.
melodic rap, whatever, right? So
Definitely melodic.
I always thought it was super interesting when people like call it emo rap, but I think it's just because like in our space, like there's not really anyone else for me to be compared to, and so like I think that's kind of just like the box that I'm kind of thrown in. You know what I mean?
Right. So, well, like I remember when we did the interview with 3-5 from the East Side, and we were talking about this topic in regards to when somebody mentions something about depression or feeling like they're going through depression or feeling low, and they put it in a music, it automatically gets put into that box of either emo rap or this is a depressed rapper. I thought they were saved. What the heck? What happened? These
Yeah,
are real emotions people go through, and this is how we get
yeah.
it out. You know what I'm saying? Can you elaborate a little bit on that?
Yeah, so like honestly, like for me, sad music has always been helpful. It's been helpful in honestly processing my emotions and understanding my emotions.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a lot of times it's like I don't really understand how I'm feeling, and then like yo, I hear this song, it's like oh my gosh, like maybe that's how I'm feeling. You know what I mean? It helps. It helps. Like there's actually studies been done. Like sad music actually helps your mood, and like because like once you're done with the song, it's kind of like this like relief moment of like oh my gosh. Then you understand how you're feeling. You kind of almost understand how to like combat it or whatever, right?
Right.
And so for me, music has been a way to process my rawest of emotions, and it's always been funny because it's like I'll really say like I like will talk about like bro, like I do not lie in my music whatsoever, right? Like there's sometimes like all right, this is a dope lyric, I'm gonna use this, but like bro, like when I like start like talk about stuff in my music, it's just like the rawest of emotions. And so it's funny because like a lot of times I won't even admit it to some people in person. They're like oh whatever it is, like oh no, it's just for the song, but like really is like truth, bro. And so it's like it's really helped me like because a lot of times like I really the way I write, I kind of just put the beat on and just start freestyling.
Uh-huh.
And so like it's really helped me process my emotions since it's just me thinking out loud most of the time.
Got it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
somebody was asking, what city are you in? Well, right now he's in Dallas, but he's from Michigan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Somebody here said loose ends really helps me understand how I'm feeling. Hallelujah. Wow.
Come on.
Let's see here. Ice is saying a Tempo and Jude track would be fire, and then we got Tempo crying. He's like, oh my, that would be so awesome. So, all right, now you've got a lot of tracks, man, with some other features and some big names. This may be hard to say, so I'll ask it this way. Is there a favorite feature or memory that you have with all the features that you've had by now, from your J Monty, from Erico, Swayze? I mean, the list goes on and on. Is there a favorite feature or maybe a memory that happened in one of these tracks that you featured with one of these folks?
Definitely, like, there's been a lot of memorable ones, but I think by far my favorite has been
What'd he say?
he said his name because I needed a phone charger. Yeah.
Yes, that's real friends right there.
That's
They ain't
real
roasting
friends.
and jumping in. They ain't real. Man. I like that.
Come on. Nah, so by far, like, Swayze.
Okay.
Swayze's one of my, like, closest friends, and so, like, legit, he'll be the dude who'll be like, bro, you're like the only dude I answer like FaceTime. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and so I love the song. I love that it's just like me and Swayze like being goofy, and like I feel like it was really dope because like it kind of broke up a lot of the other sadder songs, and so for us to just have fun and just really like talk about twerking for Bowser, bro, like that's a whole other like lane. And so like bro, like that one was like, I love that one. Another one I think too is like, honestly, bro, like that's the other thing too is like I just like stopped trying to like collaborate with people just because they have a following, but like collaborate with people because I actually like really rocked with their message and their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so another favorite of mine is like Drama with Isaac Graham.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's he's really, really talented, bro. And so I really enjoy like collaborating with him. And so honestly, bro, like it's just all kinds of different stuff, bro. Like
right.
Like every collaboration is different, and that's honestly what I enjoy about it. Like I love collaboration because I think of things I normally don't. And so I'm excited for this next little bit, bro, what we got coming with different people too. So
well, right now you're doing a single every week.
I'm doing a single I'm actually dropping one tonight, man.
Tonight?
Dropping one tonight.
What's it called?
It's called Who Am I? And it's
Who Am I?
Okay. Who Am I? And it's with I don't know if you know Wow Eli. He does a lot of production for like Dill and Indie Tribe, and he like produced Sticks by Dill and Clear. Okay. And so he's one of the dopest producers. He produced my song Run to Safety. He actually produced Princess Peach. He's Swayze. super talented producer, bro.
Amen.
So I dropping with him tonight, and this one's really interesting because it's actually not sad, bro. It's like it's like happy, and it's honestly me. Like I legit wrote it, and I like mixed it and uploaded it all on the same day. Like I think it was last week or the week before, like not that long ago, and just uploaded it. I'm normally like 2 or 3 weeks ahead of like my uploads, but this one was sooner. So this one really is like really like what I'm feeling right now.
Yeah, and I was gonna ask that. It sounds like if it's probably a feel of right now, because you want to wait, Vody. Like, I mean, bro, you fire. I'm gonna just say that, right? That's not a gas up. That's just being real. And if you're releasing something every week, there's got to be some of these it's happening right now in my life.
No, they are.
Get it? Yeah.
All of them. There's definitely all of them are like pretty up to date. Sometimes they're out of order, like story wise. Okay. But like I still have some songs I'm gonna drop. Like I made one like back in like May. I've just been waiting to drop it for like certain like certain time, or like I have like other stuff will come in the way of it, and I really want to drop it. There's honestly like I always have music to drop. I think the hard part isn't coming up with songs. Is like I feel like songwriting is like gotten like the more I do it, the easier it's gotten, and then like the more fun it is. So it's like that's never been the problem. The problem for me is like videos. So like this will only be the second song that I've done, and it'll be second out of 33 drops this year. That won't have a video.
Second out of 33.
Yeah, so I'm doing Song a week all 2021. So
the whole year.
the whole year, yeah.
I thought I knew that, but I didn't know, and I didn't put it in my notes purposely. I was like, I don't want to get wrong, even though I was already wrong with one. I would have had my third strike today.
Yeah, no third strikes. Yeah,
Who did I make my first mistake with? Doesn't matter. But
yeah.
So every week for the rest of this year, bro, that's work.
I'm trying.
Amen.
50 drops is the goal, bro. So
wow, hallelujah,
bro. And it's been all different genres, bro. All different like stuff, and like that's honestly what I like. Is like there's been so many different things, but all the same people are really rocking with it and brings in from different. All the collaborations like really helps bring in different people, and I think what's dope is like people can like kind of overthink like, okay, like if I drop a pop song, people think it's me a pop artist. Like, nah, like people see me some different ways. Some people see me as like a punk artist, you know what I mean? Some people see me as like emo, like some people see like different things. Like honestly, like I just make dope music and like whatever I like whatever I think like, dope, man. I'm gonna put out. Like, you know what I mean? I don't really think deeply about it.
That's right, man. That's good, bro. So you had what is it? The New York Weekly, right? Music Industry Weekly. You've gotten in a lot of places, bro, in a small period of time, man. How was that? How did you get on with the New York Weekly? How did that come about?
Bro, that one was a crazy one. So like I kind of like reached out like this one like I think article basically because like there's so many like stuff that's put out by like New York Weekly and like all these different people. They kind of like these like they actually like contract like other like article like people to write articles and kind of pitch them, right? Mm-hmm. And so like they this like one like third party company was doing this part on like up and coming like young artists and different people, right? And I got reached out to and they're like, hey, like we're like writing a piece and we want to pitch it to like everything, like we're inspired by a story. And this is when I was still just a producer. This is at the top of quarantine. And so I was like, yeah, it sounds dope or whatever. And I remember like sending them like, hey, can you like submit this or whatever? Like it was like kind of like telling us a little bit about your story. Right. And I kind of just sent them over that. And I remember just like a week later, I got like 3 or 4 emails like, hey, your story's been published on New York Weekly, ABC, LA Wire, Music Industry Weekly. And I was like, what? And I just like went and looked and I was like, oh my God, they're actually up there. Like that's insane. So
now like, and I don't care. I'm about to make fun of myself. All right.
Yeah.
On my first article, it was a full magazine, right? Front cover. And then I had like 2 pages, right?
Oh man.
I made sure that I got it printed. I made sure that I have it. Did you do the same thing? Did you?
Yeah, bro. I think I have it printed in my room. Like kind of like I have them all like all 4 like in different like
that's so good.
Frames, and I have that and like I have like all. I try to keep it all like all my
milestones, accolades, milestones.
I try to keep them up because it's like I'm the kind of person I can be very short term memory and forgetful, and so it's like I actually want to remind myself like, yo, I'm actually trying to like do something and affect people, and because I think a lot of times like people think that because I was featured on that, like, oh, like that means he made it. Or,
he made it.
Like,
yep.
Like I'm on the replay. Oh, he made it. Like no, like that's just like something that people can look at and like, oh, he is doing something. But like that's just like that doesn't mean I made it. That's just a byproduct of me trying to make it. Do you know what I mean?
Right. No,
so
I feel you, man.
I didn't get there yet. Like for me, making it is being able to be completely, fully just like I want to be able to take care of a family, like rapping on beats. So it's like,
hey,
that's to me, like everyone has their different definitions, but like that's my definition. You know what I mean?
Right. So the reason why I do as well, and I'm assuming this is in the back of your head as well, is just the memory of what God has done. You know what I'm saying? Because anytime anyone looks at that article on the New York Weekly and they read that article, they'll see God in you. They're going to see your story. And your story is a continuation, right? Like the way I always say it, the Bible didn't end at Revelations. We all have our own chapter. And in their chapter for Jude, it's going to have New York Weekly's part. You know what I'm saying? It's going to have Music Industry Weekly's part. And it's going to continue to give God glory in all that you have done. And that's what we're doing, right? To give God the glory, man. So don't have that much more time. You had your Nightmares to Daydreams, a trip to Michigan mixtape, right? We,
Yeah.
we talked about your old name that you don't ever want to mention again, so I
Right,
won't.
right,
DJB. So what we'll do now is,
right.
is specifically talk about high school. Never really ends. What did that come from? What made you put that together? Like, what's the whole background behind it?
Yeah, so that was an interesting story, bro. So I think you guys will see in the video, like I was wearing a jacket that said "High School Never Really Ends" on it.
Uh-huh.
So I actually was in Atlanta. This is like the first time I ever went to Reach as well. Like, but I was in Atlanta. I literally flew in to shoot a music video with my boy Elias. He also goes by Arrow. He's also his producer name. And so we made a song called "Making Me Look Good" and went and shot the video for it. Um, and so I went to like his buddy's house that does like custom designs and stuff, and he had this jacket that just said "High School Never Really Ends" on it, and I'm like, that is so dope. And I was like, can I wear this for the video? He was like, yeah, of course. I wore it for the video, and I was like, yo, this is dope. And so I went, and the next day is when I was supposed to have a couple sessions at Reach, but I didn't really know like anything. Nothing was locked down. I got a text and it was like, hey, like Carvello is in the studio right now and he has a couple hours free. Would you want to come by and work? Like he's down. I was like, oh shoot, yeah, I'm there. And so I like drove there, and like you know, the first time walking at Reach can be kind of like jaw dropping because it's like, yo, like
This
just
is
like
it.
for me, like I hadn't really like listened to a lot of Reach artists in the last like 2 years. I definitely did growing up. In the last like little bit of like other time, like I've just been influenced by other people, and then but like walking in still, like, it was still like that moment of like, oh dang, like there's like you know, like I don't know, it was crazy. Like there's that accolade and like, oh, like Lecrae really just like walked out of the studio and I got to like meet him and like different stuff like that. I was like, oh dang, like that's crazy kind of thing, right?
Amen.
And then
There,
so I went in the studio with Carvello, and we made like 4 or 5 songs in a couple hours, and I was like, yeah, like, and like one of my ideas that came to my head when we played the beat was like oh, that jacket yesterday was dope. I'm gonna write a song about it. And then the next
that,
day I came back, and Ace, who's like the head A&R of Reach, was kind of like, yo, let me hear the High School record again, bro. I really like that, because what we were doing was just like, I was just writing hooks. Can I see like, originally my original thought was like, oh dang, maybe Hovey will like that High School Never Ends, John. We can just rewrite some stuff for him. That was my original thought, because it almost sounds like a Hovey record to me.
okay.
And then
I can hear that.
I was
Okay.
kind of just, I was writing stuff to like pitch the Reach artists or pitch for like sync licensing and stuff. It wasn't, I never really thought about me when I was doing it.
Wow.
And so Ace was like, yeah, like, what do you like? Let me hear that one again. I played it for him. And he's like, you want to put some verses on that? I was like, yeah. So I put like 2 verses on it, like that day. Like I just, that's what I did. I did it and like knocked it out in like an hour and a half. And like Ace came back and like I played it for him. He was like, yeah, this is dope. Let's do that. I'm like, all right, bet. So I didn't know till the next day. So Ace kind of like took me out for breakfast, and we were talking. And it was like, yeah, man, like I sent that to Cray last night. He loves it, and like he wants to put it on the playlist, bro. And I was just like, oh, and like in my head, I've never like I had to pretend like that was normal, and I'm like cutting into a waffle, bro, and I'm just like, yeah, like, and I was just like, yeah, I'm like trying to like hold in my smile, because I'm like, yo, that's crazy, like, dang. And so being able to like connect with them was just like really a God thing, bro. Like,
Amen.
definitely like the people over there are really, really genuine, and they really believe in what I'm trying to do, and I'm super grateful for it. And so big love to everyone over there, for real.
That's a great story, man. And it's and yeah, Steal My Show said it correctly, man. Selfless, bro. Like it wasn't you didn't have it in mind for you whatsoever. Yeah. And still, that's what God had it for you, though.
Definitely, man. No, I was happy about it, man. So like, definitely was. It wasn't what I was expecting, and for it to happen, it was like I was going to places with like low expectations, and like, you know, like going with like going and just like knock people's socks off with what, you know, I'm doing, because it's like I'm to the point now where I'm just confident in like what I am, because I've worked so hard. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, and songwriting is all about confidence, and like not, you know, like being like you don't want to walk in and kind of be like uncomfortable like to a studio. Like, no, I walk in like I'm the man, and like I know I'm the man, and like I'm gonna write a dope song. Like I'm gonna write a dope song today, and I'm gonna write a better song tomorrow, and I'm gonna write a better song the next day. And it's just coming in with that mindset and having that energy, has honestly just like really what's helped me with like just like get myself to the next level and the next level, you know what I mean? Because I'm always getting better, like still today. Like I wrote a really good song today, like it's better than that.
Jeez.
And I'm dropping a song, my favorite song ever, that I've ever written. Actually, I'm dropping next Friday.
Next Friday,
And
okay.
I'm so excited.
Write that down,
the video and the song is dope. It's called Stranger. And the idea behind it, like just like the concept is something I'm super proud of, and it's by far like my favorite record I've ever created and put out. I've waited to put it out for I've probably had it for like 2 or 3 months. I've just been like waiting and perfecting it.
Right. Well,
yeah,
hallelujah, man. So if y'all didn't know all that you got today, a lot of information from the young blood. The nicknames that you can no longer say. This is the last time that anyone can say it. I'm playing. So no more.
Man.
You got to hear from him directly. Man, I know that you went to school for like business music and whatnot, and I was going to ask you questions in regards to importance of like knowing distributions and licensing, and then you went from, instead of doing album, you did single drops and stuff like that. But we're running out of time with that. I hope that y'all giving him a follow. I hope that y'all streaming it up, buying it. Hey, are you gonna be selling a never ending story? Wow, high school never really ends jacket.
I won't be. Are you running out of time, or am I running out of time?
No, we are.
Okay, I was about to say I'm not running out of time. Yeah. Fine. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be selling them. That was kind of like the one thing that my homie Abraham made. But maybe, man, I might make some T-shirts or something like that people can rock. So,
right, dude. Any new stuff that you put out, bro, please send it to us so we rock it with you, man. As you see, if you check the page out, man, promoting all the videos on here. The Plug Channel Network Instagram page is specifically for all the interviews and podcasts and radio stuff that we do as well. So any of that new stuff you got dropping, I'm excited to hear. Who am I? What time you dropping it tonight?
It should be dropping. Okay, I drop it at 10 Eastern, so I think 9 Central my time. So yeah, 10 Eastern.
Okay, and then the tempo. I mean, I'm assuming we're doing the music video review for your music video. I mean, I can't wait for that. I mean, dude, I'm excited, bro. You good, man?
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you having me on today, man. I'm really bummed I was distracted and I missed the first little bit. That's my fault, but I'm very grateful for this, man. Thank you so much for having me on.
No problem. Again, y'all, it's your boy JBez, a.k.a. the CHH Ninja. We got Jude Barclay on here, and I said it right. Y'all don't even know the boy. Make sure that y'all give him a follow. Make sure that y'all stream it up. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel as well as his, because every single week he is dropping a track. 2021, he's showing y'all some love, and we out. God bless.
Peace.